Why can you bite into the crust but not into the cheese, even though it's right out of the oven? The cheese and the crust are at the same temperature. You can even hold the pizza in your hand, but if you take a bite of that cheese, you're burning your mouth. Why? It's called heat capacity. Basically, the amount of heat that something can absorb and release. Even though the crust and the cheese are at the same temperature, the cheese absorbs a lot more heat. We would say it has a higher heat capacity, whereas the crust absorbs a lot less. This has to do with the chemical bonds in the crust and the cheese. Also, the crust has a lot of air in it, which keeps it from capturing a lot of heat. And so when you hold it in your hand or take a bite of the crust, a small fraction of that heat is actually transferring to your mouth, so you don't get burnt. Whereas with the cheese, the moment you bite into it, all that heat, especially with the surface area of your mouth, will burn you. Which is why if you're hungry and impatient, start with the crust first. Or better yet, while your pizza's baking or you're waiting for it to arrive, put a plate in the fridge. When the pizza's ready, just put it upside down on the plate. Ceramics have a high heat capacity, so they're able to absorb a lot of heat from the things they're in contact with. It'll cool down your pizza hella fast. Or you could do what this guy did and run cold water over it.
I already got 2 comments.
Okay, that is my unpopular opinion.